Yeah, good evening, you guys. We're actually standing in the Tijuana River Channel right now. Take a look at this. And what we're talking about today is not the flow of raw sewage or toxic waste into the oceans. It is the plastics that we find. As you can see right here on this riverbed, it's kind of been cleared through from the rain over the winter. But as you walk up and down this riverbed toward Smuggler's Gulch, boy, you will find a lot of plastic. And yes, the federal government is now stepping in to do something about this. The senator was here yesterday, $3.5 million to clean out that plastic so it doesn't go into the ocean. Here's what we found. It goes by the name of Smuggler's Gulch, but these days it's in the spotlight for something else. Along with smuggling humans and drugs in this area, it has been a dumping ground for plastics and garbage from Mexico.
Well, what happens is that all the area behind us actually has drainage ditches coming down to railroads, and what you basically have is, a third world culture that basically drops their trash in the backyard.
By now, almost everyone in San Diego is aware of the criminal dumping of raw sewage and toxic waste from Mexico. It's a crisis that constantly closes our beaches and will take years to fix. But this is something else. Tons and tons of plastic and solid waste that can physically be removed rather quickly. And the federal government just announced $3.5 million to finally clear it out.
What's good about the trash, it shows us what is going on, even if we can't smell it and it's kind of hidden away. Trash stands out.
It stands out all right. With the popularity of plastics over the past 5 decades, it now makes up 80% of all marine pollution. Millions of tons of plastic are dumped into the oceans every year, and it tends to gather here, something they call the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. It's between California and Hawaii, a patch of plastic bigger than Texas.
It's the same reason why we've got huge patches of trash in the middle of almost every major ocean in the world. It's just one of those things that we run into.
If all goes as planned, this massive collection of plastic in Smuggler's Gulch should not make it to the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. With the money now available, the feds could clear it out fast. But it'll happen again unless there is a cultural change in Mexico.
We need them to start learning that throwing trash away is not the good thing, no matter how rich or how poor you are. And we've got to start talking about being willing to stand up and say our parks are not the place to come in and have trash dumped.
So between the toxic sewage and the tons of plastic, this region of America is clearly not getting equal protection under the law.
What year or what decade will we get the same environmental protection as everybody else? When will our parks not be trashed by the federal government and their associates with the foreign government? When do we get equal protection for our parks, our children, and our beaches?
All right, back here now, and as you're looking up this riverbed, what you're looking at is toward Smuggler's Gulch, which of course is a smuggling route, but also where a lot of that plastic is formed and basically builds up right there. They do have booms that go across the river that stop that plastic, but unfortunately over the winter, the rain was so heavy that it broke the booms and the plastic just went rushing out. So this obviously is something that can be taken care of rather quickly because it is a solid. You can identify it, you can see it with your eyes, pick it up and move it. Of course, the next question is, what then do you do with 2 tons of plastic right here in San Diego? We're in the Tijuana River Channel, you guys. We will throw it back to you.